Hey everyone, welcome to Finding Tickers, where our community discuss stocks that we are looking to trade. And this episode is brought to you by FREIBA Watchlist, our signature trading service that shares a daily list of hand-picked stocks before the market opens, live trade alerts, trading strategies, portfolio reviews, market news, and much more, all to help you learn how to trade and become a better investor. So make sure you click the link below, subscribe today, and don't miss out on another opportunity. All right, let's get into some tickers. So first, let's take a quick look at the SPY. So S&P 500. We've kind of been in a downtrend, right? And we're hitting this relative area of support at around the 466 level. Next level for the SPY to break is 467.75. And so let's just take a quick look at closer time frame and essentially, just kind of this consolidation zone in the afternoon, essentially where we get that movement back up and break through. However, we're in that arena of just having, this downtrend potentially continue, just given, kind of the bearish close on the SPY. So keep an eye on that for you guys tomorrow, and keep you guys posted of any changes, significant levels. Again, 467.75 is a level to break for tomorrow. And that's on the SPY. So now we'll get into some of our watch lists, and we'll just talk about the tickers and just general stuff about what it did, and then we'll get into something at the end where we talk about what we have on our radar for this coming week and just kind of the near future. So first ticker is QNRX. So this actually has a decent setup for a potential continuation. So if we take a look at the 1 hour chart, for example, it actually looks pretty good. So here you have a pennant forming on this 1 hour chart. Let's just do this. And then you have this potential here for a definite chance for a potential, definite chance for a pop tomorrow, because you have this flag here, or pennant rather, and the upside potential continuation move is kind of setting up in that right. So we'll take a closer look at QNRX over the next coming days. That looks pretty interesting. Level needs to break is around 225. That's where we kind of struggled with before, but that is QNRX. All right, let's jump over to Amazon. So, we kind of found some support in this area between 3,300 and 3,400, but then we had this breakdown. Well, actually, about 3,350 to 3,450. And then we had this breakdown to this demand zone down here. So we're going to take a quick look at the structure of the chart. So not the best chart. We do have this massive gap here from about 3,360 to about 3,600. And so, we got to be mindful of that. Yes, it technically did fill, but in terms of liquidity and news and the ability for this thing to drop, that's something that you're going to want to take a closer look at. That is Amazon. And the level for Amazon to break tomorrow is 3,275. So just set an alert. That's relatively close enough, and we'll move on. All right. Next is Alibaba. So BABA had a decent boost on Friday. So pop, ripped to the highs, kind of consolidated at the highs, and then broke down, and it was all kind of downhill from there. We actually scalped Baba a few times, and we ended up we scalped it to the upside and shorted it as well. and we had a bunch of small trades on it, but it did add up to 20. It was 28% um, in profit on Friday on Alibaba. Um, Actually, let me just confirm something here. Let's see. So I'm just going over to another screen here just to take a quicker peek on how many times we actually traded Alibaba today, and today on Friday, just to make sure that all the data that I have is correct. So yeah, so we made about the short side about 70 cents there. Let's see. There. Uh, yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, because we were kind of exasperated with trying to play this thing. We did catch a few dollars out of the morning session as well as the afternoon. So yeah, it's a good it's a pretty good amount of trades. And again, if you look at the detail in terms of what we were looking for, we kind of played this up, played this down, and then we caught this trending line back up to over V or at VWAP, and then rejected VWAP, kind of just gave up from there. So we'll um, take a look at the 131 level on Alibaba tomorrow. So that's the level that we need to break. But we again shorted this, went long, and yeah, we got about 20, 25, 28% out of this on the day. So congratulations to everyone that was in this. It was pretty nice. It's Alibaba. Uh, Next we have AMD. All right. So AMD took a bunch of trades on this as well today. Let's take a quick peek at the live trade alert. So in our chat room, we have live trade alerts available to our subscribers. So definitely check that out. But let's see. We had yeah, small win there on AMD. Another we shorted AMD from the 135 level to 134. That was about 20% gain, and no, about 10% gain. And then we shorted it again, about another dollar, about another 10%, 10, 15%, so 20%. And then just looking at a log here of all the trades that we made. Yeah, that was really it. So we basically shorted it. I think it was down on these two drops here. So here when it kind of was just pushing lower minute over minute, and then another push lower here. But played those levels. The 134s, the 135, 135, 134, 133, and then the 133 was 133.69 was the lowest that we were trading Alibaba. So, but yeah, it was a decent move out of it on Friday, and it did pretty well. So let's get over to next ticker, which is HOUR. So this was an IPO. This was kind of a wild one. We talked about this in chat and alerted to it, that there was an IPO and it was relatively low priced. And we took a look at some of the details that we look at as traders just to see if it's something that has potential. The price doesn't always dictate the actual price action throughout the day, but this was an e-commerce store and they they skyrocketed. So it went from $4.50 to a high of $10.33, and we ended up at around $8. So, that that movement in HOUR is pretty aggressive, and we did partake in some of that upside, and we ended up with about $1.27 out of it, just because we were scalping kind of along the way up according to the setups that we like. And yeah, that is HOUR, so Our Loop. And their website is hourloop.com, I believe. But yeah, and that is the tickers from watch lists as well as the trades from today. And now let's get into what is on our radar. And we don't have to go anywhere because it is HOUR. Because the volatility out of HOUR on Friday and the fact that it was an IPO, this is a very intriguing situation just from a trading perspective, and then we'll also take a look at the fundamentals. One thing I would say is I didn't love the interface of the website and just kind of how they set it up. It looked relatively basic, for a public company. However, I'm sure they have dev teams and things like that to further improve their interface. Uh, you know, as we go along as we move forward. But HOUR IPO. It was super low flow. There was a lot of different criteria that was in its place or in place for it, and then we took full advantage. So that is HOUR is now on the radar. We're going to be potentially looking for a day two continuation, especially after an IPO, after kind of a weird Friday or weird week. And so, we'll look for some more activity out of HOUR. And that is Our Loop Inc. All right. So now, we're trading. We traded on Friday. Let us know what you've traded. So leave a message below. Let us know how we can help, or just shout out some tickets, and we'll take a look and potentially put that in our next video. All right. And if you enjoyed this episode, please like, share, and subscribe. And then click the link below. Join our community. We're one of the fastest growing finance communities around, and all like-minded. We're looking to continue to add value to the community and reach as many people as possible. So definitely appreciate all your support, guys. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here. Thanks for tuning in to Finding Tickers. We'll see you in the morning.